Good morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning, I should say. So I went ahead and just did my all of my off-season stuff, signed free agents and things like that, and did my draft. I did record it. I thought it was kind of boring, to be honest. So I'm just going to do a quick overview of the new players that I drafted. So I got some really good players, actually in the later rounds, believe it or not, and I kind of already upgraded some of them through like the preseason. I started them in the preseason, things like that. So Dotson is a quarterback that I drafted, I believe, in the second round. He was like a 76 or 78 or something when I drafted him. He was an A plus draft choice. I think it was my first pick of the second round. And he's actually an 80 overall, which is fucking great. I do use strong draft picks, but I didn't get anybody. I had one pick that was very good in the fourth round, and I'll show it to you. But most of my picks were in the 70s, maybe like mid to high 70s, some low 70s, things like that. But I'll show them to you. But starting him in the preseason really got him drafted up. I think 2 or 3 points, something like that, maybe like 4. But yeah, he's an 80 overall right now. In fact, I was thinking about maybe even trading Knox, but I'm not going to do that because I signed him to a fucking massive, massive deal, as you can see. So he is going to be my quarterback for the next 7 years, and he is a huge chunk of my um, salary cap. So didn't think it was going to be as big as it was because it looked like I was signing him like 25 mil a year or something, but his bonus was like 50 something, close to 60 million a year, and I think that's why these numbers are so high. But yeah, he's going to be my quarterback. I'm revolving my offense around him, so and my offensive line to keep him protected. So when it comes to our running backs, we got our obviously Priester, Livingston from our first round pick from last year, and then Deion Swift. I actually picked him up as a free agent. He was sitting there. I needed more of a power back that can back up Priester and like kind of give us a like a change of pace back, and he's perfect for that. So Livingston's going to be my backup when it comes to like the Priester type duties, but Deion Swift is always going to be in packages, things like that, and he's going to be a change of pace back as well. So yeah, I think he's going to fit the team really good. We're not quite as fast at the running back position as we were last year, but we're still very quick and we can make plays, so that's good. And obviously Priester's a fucking animal. So Ringer, he's our fullback that'll probably never change. Receivers, they're all the same. I did draft Nick Kelly in the, I want to say, first or second round. He's another one that was probably, like 76, 78 something. Started him in the preseason. He jumped up a bunch of points. So he could have been close to an 80. No one was an 80 when I drafted him, so he was probably high 70s. But did start. He was a starter in the preseason and got bumped up a couple of points. So, and then my tight ends, Judge, I drafted him probably in the third round, something like that. And he was probably a like 75 when I got him, and he jumped up a few points, so I started him as well. He's taking over Sanders' position. He's more of a receiving tight end, similar to Hobart. So when I get into these packages, things like that, I can actually throw the ball to another tight end. So overall, our tight ends are better than they were last year, which is good. Tackles are the same, guards same. Center, I did try. This is the guy I drafted. Like, he was like my last pick in the fourth round, and he's up to a 78. I think it was like a 76 or something when I got him. But yeah, you could see all the attributes that you're looking for. So we'll have to do a little bit of work to get him to be premier, but we don't need him as a premier. We need him as a backup center because we may lose McCoy next year. That's why I was looking for a center. We may lose McCoy. So if that's the case, I probably just let him go, to be honest, and then just stick him in when he starts. So yeah, we'll probably just do that. Guards, nothing has changed. Guerrero's still there. Nothing's changed at the tackles. These are my first 2 picks in the draft. Believe it or not, Beaver was my very first pick in the draft, and he was my worst fucking pick. He's an absolute garbage left end. He's going to be a backup, and that's all he's going to be. He was a later first round pick for me. I think I had 3 first round picks, 3 or 4, something like that. So that's why some of these players are coming in. I forget exactly what it was. But anyway, these are draft picks. But I know he was definitely my second pick of the draft because I needed ends because I lost Princely and I lost Beckett. Princely, I actually wound up trading him for first, second, and third round pick, so I can sign Knox because he was huge against my salary cap. I didn't need an end taking up that much space in my salary cap, and also Beckett, I lost in free agency because I couldn't sign him. I didn't have enough money. So these were my first 2 picks. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to work out very well, but I think he is going to work out very good. As the right ends, I got McPhillips. He's very, very good. He's a bit more of a power rusher. And then Sheard, he's excellent as well. He's more of a speed rusher. So my ends. I'm in very good shape. I'm not worried about my ends. Defensive lineman. Really good shape, mid 80s to low 90s here. Cruz and Davis are the future of my line. I don't know if I'll re-sign Shamir Turner when he comes up. I'll probably draft someone else and then have these guys step in. But obviously we still have Turner. I think he's got some years on his contract left. I'm not real worried about that. Sam linebacker, Shelby and Scruggs. I might start Scruggs here or there like I did. I'm probably going to use Shelby as overall kind of backup in all the linebacker positions, and then start Scruggs is probably what I'll do because he can play middle and everything. So, yep, this is what we got going on here. So Cooper Firth, I think was a later pick, like a 5th or 6th round pick or something like that. He's an overall 73, and this is what you're going to get. Maybe 4th round pick. This is what you're going to get when you use strong draft. It helps your first round picks a little bit, probably a couple points, but it keeps your draft more consistent, so you can find a little bit better players like a 73 in the 4th round instead of just having to cut them. You got a fucking 62 in the 4th round. You're not going to put them on your roster and just play them to build them up. I mean, unless you just like getting kicked in the balls. So that's why I like the strong draft. If you guys don't like it, I'm just being transparent. That's what I use. I think it's good. Like I said, with the first picks, it's kind of, but it keeps your 2nd, 3rd, 4th picks actually viable. You keep them on your team and you can make them good players fairly quickly. So I actually like that, but that's what I do. If not, then, you all keep your stuff at normal and, keep cutting your draft picks. So you go do that. So Brody Graham is another guy I picked probably in the 3rd or 4th round. Will linebacker as a backup to Contreras. Contreras is not leaving the starting position. He's one of the best will linebackers in the league. We got Bates, Melton, Riddick, Smith, and McWilliams still coming back. This is the core of our corners. We do have this Tyrone Stockton. I think he was on my practice squad. We got him as a later corner if he has to play. If he has to play, we're in trouble. So free safety, we got Finley from last year. We were kind of grooming him a little bit from the practice squad. He was in the 60s. We got him up to a 70, but Kenya Sims never gets hurt. He deals out the damage, so we're not worried about him ever having to have a backup. Golston, we have starting this year again. And then Dillard, I picked this guy up off of free agency because I needed a backup safety. Overall 80. Now he has $3 million a year, but I was able to sign him, and he's a great backup, so I can stick him anywhere. So nothing wrong with that. Kicker Feliz is the kicker. We got a punter. They signed us a punter. I don't care. Let's see. Next year I don't have very many draft picks, so I may go through my roster and trade a couple of players for some picks. As you could see with my backups on a quarterback, I did get rid of Boston. I actually cut him. I didn't trade him or anything. I wound up just flat out cutting him. His morale was staying low. Obviously, he wanted to be a starter, and he's not going to be a starter on this team, so I let him go.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Uptown Charlotte and rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Carolina Panthers. On the visiting sideline,
fucking
head coach. These guys ready to get this one going. On the
little
other
rematch.
Side, the head coach of the home team. His
little
guys
rematch.
ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one.
Let's go. Let's get this fucking started. It's raining, baby. Cool. I don't get a whole lot of weather in this game, to be honest. No snow or anything like that, so it's cool to see a little bit of something. I think 2 games last year we had rain, which I think were like back-to-back games or something like that.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Now it looks like we've got a Raider here. Slow
that sucks.
To get
First
up.
game of the first
Well,
play of
fingers
the season.
crossed here, first quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside.
We'll see how our ends do.
They'll
Two
try
brand new
and start
ends.
this drive in the air. A
Are we getting
bad
sacks off the
start
rip?
there, a big
First
loss
round
on their
pick,
first
sack
play from
off the
scrimmage.
rip. Let's
It's
go.
second down.
First round pick, sack off the rip. All right. Let's do our base defense. Let's continue doing that.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
That's where McPhillips is good right there.
They get just a yard
Against
back
the run.
there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Both of our ends got in there. We're good. We're good shape with our ends. I thought we would be.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off.
I believe I traded
Princely
Princely to the Bills.
Good news.
I believe it's
they
who I
got a
traded
whole game
to.
left to
88.
clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He'll take it at the 42. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
Very nice.
And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Let's go.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Set.
Back to throw. Knox. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Let's go.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go. Picking up where we left off.
About 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
Let's get 19. Ready? Let's go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw. Blitz
There we go.
coming,
Shamir got
down
us.
he goes. Shamar Stewart
Shamara, I should say.
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
And his throw
There
is
we go.
going to be
Good defense.
incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third
Trying different
down
plays here.
manageable.
Trying different lanes.
Unfortunately,
That's
with
what
that
I'm doing right now.
incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
60 Bison. 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready, ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Knox. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Dang it.
Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
I thought I did more of a bullet pass there, to be
Trying to
honest.
take their shot right there. Usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
They go play action here on first down. And it's incomplete.
I got tricked.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Trying to get more long passes in my game, to be honest.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. 3rd down and 6.
We're getting some good pressure on them. That's good.
They're going to look to throw. Now, quick throw there
Dominic
is
Phillips.
incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Yeah, so the biggest change on my team are absolutely my ends. 2 starting new ends.
Change of possession here on the punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
And offense, I would say Judge. Judge taking over for Sanders. He's going to be really good for me.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a good run here as he'll
run all over him already.
4-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
60 Bobcat. Tag. Viking, 18, tracking 60.
Looking to throw. Knox throwing the out route incomplete.
He didn't catch one catch against them last year in the Super Bowl.
Way down inside the 20.
Let's go.
24 yards to gain there. Another
Let's
1st
go.
down
We're
as
going to
well.
forget about that interception. Forget that thing ever even happened.
Here's a give up the middle.
Oh, I thought Ringer was in
And
it.
he'll take this one down near the 15.
Hit that one lineman.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk, go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And running here down to the 6-yard line. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
3rd down.
72, Buffalo 18. Steady.
Operating from the gun. Knox. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Set. Set, Buffalo 80. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Knox.
Beautiful.
He's got it for a
I actually hit the wrong button on that one play.
from 6 yards away. And the Panthers take a chance.
The play before.
Pay dirt on 4th and goal.
My fault. I keep doing that. I still keep doing it. Every once in a while, I have a fucking brain fart to do that.
The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
So it looks like we're kind of picking up where we left off because it generally seems the beginning of the year I allow a lot of points. So hopefully our defense can start off on the right track.
A nice little juke.
I'll have to wait till
And
week
he's
6,
up
start
across
shutting
the
people down.
25 and down at the 28.
So,
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cruz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback.
Seemed like we're getting
Who
some
says it? The
really
slot
good,
receivers. But only guys can catch the football. and
pressure,
get big
like every-
yardage after the catch. Really nice
play,
job
we're getting
there.
pressure. It's
Showing
good.
good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need
We're
of
gonna play
6
out
yards here as they
closer.
hope to move the chains.
18 Cardinal, 18.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's knocked away.
Beautiful defense.
and
Let's go.
incomplete. Here's the Raiders punter now as he's on to kick it away. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right
All
at
right,
the
so
24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss.
We got
I think
Swift right there. He's our
quarterbacks gotta
new
see
running
that.
back.
Got to find a way to audible into something a little
See
more
what he does.
advantageous.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And not much there.
Yeah, he's more of a, like I said, power back.
24.
They want to put Livingston in that particular slot.
Sometimes your
or
flashes
spot,
get
I should
challenged
say.
at times you don't
Let's
want them
see,
to. They did try
third
to stick
and
to the
10.
running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third
Play
and long
fairly
at the
conservative
outset of
this
this
first
drive.
game. I'm not that worried about
Still
getting
needing
stats.
10 yards. Now it's third down. Looking to throw. Knox. He's got room past the 30. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
We're definitely going to revolve our
Yards that time
offense
for
around
number
Priester,
19.
100%.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force third and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on third down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man.
Should have waited another half second, to be honest.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position.
Dang it. Dang it, that was a terrible play. I mean, it wasn't even the play I picked.
It'll
So.
lead to a third and long.
It wasn't even the
Well,
freaking
that's the
play
second
that I
time he's
picked.
been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's
Yeah,
complete.
I'm trying to do different plays, and I'm just not
42-yard
worried about
line
it right
here,
now.
brought down there.
Not
Here's
really
the
worried
Panthers
about it.
punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
I don't like the way they do the punting in this
I
game.
think he mishit it. Fair catch taken.
I don't like the
just
way they do the
inside
punting in this game.
40-yard
It's just
line.
not very good.
After one, 7-0 on
right.
EA Sports. The Raiders with the
Side.
football here to
We got
begin
it.
quarter number
This is
2.
what the first couple games are
The
for.
Raider offense set to get this drive started. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's to Bash over the middle. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Las Vegas sending out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. The Panthers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first.
Let's go ahead and get that power back in and do some power running.
Half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating him up right now. The Panthers
gonna
out
get
there
Livingston
ready to
involved,
begin their
actually.
next drive.
First play.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add
Very
on
nice.
to that
Very nice
lead
run.
if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
18, come, go!
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
Let's go.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Okay, break! Ready!
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
brings up 2nd and 5.
Viking 18.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Warriors 17. Take over.
From the gun on 3rd down, Knox. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for Panthers. First down.
Go.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Who got hurt?
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
Was that him? That was him that got hurt. That was running back. That's crazy.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Yeah, we don't need to risk him getting hurt.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Knox. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
60 Eagles. 60.
Looking to throw. Knox.
Beautiful
Pass
catch.
taken in by his big tight end. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw. Knox. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there.
Got to get back in the flow and use the plays that work.
Here this opening weekend. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Point after try forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Panthers.
A 10-play drive that time. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense. Well, that was definitely a surprise there, handed to the big guy on first down. Heck, the first play of the drive. And when you see him get to the second level, as a former safety, I can just tell you, your eyes get really wide because you know you've got a lot to deal with at that point.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Good job, Sims.
He's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
Good job, Golston.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The fullback dive held up short. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Actually playing better. He's playing better than I thought. I just thought that was
Working to
stupid
put a
interception.
drive together.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. 3 tight
That needed
ends
to
in
be
the
a
ball
bit
game here on first
more of
and
a
10.
more powerful with my running game, and Swift is absolutely going to bring that to us.
Once again, it's Swift. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Now a handoff running through the middle. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
I didn't mean to pick anything there.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As he'll talk.
Let's go and get Priester back in the game. We don't want our running backs hurt.
Over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw. Knox. Throwing quickly there, but it's
4th and
incomplete.
7. Let's punt. Let's go ahead and punt. Okay.
There's the Panthers punter now. As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Is Felice my punter? I need to change that.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. That'll go for only 17 yards on.
Let's go ahead and get that changed. Let's see. My kicker is my punter. Hold on. I thought I had the punter in as a punter. I guess not.
Okay. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw.
Good job.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Shamar Turner in there to drop it.
We're getting some good pressure on this quarterback.
Lead to 4th down.
That's very good.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Take it right around the 44. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over in terrific
I think we're just going to kind of run the clock
position.
out.
The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half.
Let's go now.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here.
Maybe not. Hold
First
on,
and 10
let's
as this new drive starts.
see. We had a good run and kick the field goal. Maybe.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining.
Let's go ahead and kick that field goal.
So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers.
Very nice.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second
We're
half.
moving right along.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Throwing to start the drive. Knox.
This is caught by McMillan.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Back to throw. Knox. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And is just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here. So for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long
Hell
field.
no.
If you
We're not
go
doing
for it, you don't get it, then you're really
No, we
putting
ain't
your
doing that. We don't
defense in
need
a
to do that.
tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he spins past
I don't think you're catching him, buddy.
Space. Inside the
Give him a
10.
salute.
Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead is now 24. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And a pretty good run there in the end.
Might play our
top
first
it
round
off.
quarterback if the
The
have
kickoff
a real
team on the
big
field now
lead.
as they will send this one away.
I think it was first round, first or second round. I think he maybe is. I think it's the first pick in the second round. First pick in the second round, I should say.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Dillard is a strong
So here
safety.
comes the
I think I
Raiders offense getting
showed it to you guys
ready
before.
for
I
their
picked him
first
up.
possession of the
He's going to be
second
really
half.
good, like backup safety. He can back up both positions. He's really good for that.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
4 yards on
Now
the
a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man.
Tell you what, those ends are getting in fast.
And down right around
They are
the
getting in
32-yard
100%.
line, 4 yards on the pickup. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's so weird because they have a very highly
I like the
rated
intensity this
offensive line.
defense is
And I
showing
just,
right here in these first
they
few
can't do it.
drives.
They
They're
can't
not just
block our
holding the
guys. It's
line
crazy.
because they're doing their job, but they're doing more
Must be
than
the
that,
schemes
aren't they?
they're
getting
running.
a nice push into the offensive backfield.
Something.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
No way. No way.
Midfield. He's on his way. And he'll take this into the end zone.
This guy's crazy, dude.
Carolina. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
Yeah, I think we're going to sit him the rest of the game.
Add on to their lead.
I don't know, man. He's not even really getting hit that much.
Here for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third
I don't know, we ran for
quarter.
almost 300 yards on him
It
last
only took
game.
him 2 plays.
Let's see what we got going on here with the stats. Player stats. Okay, so a stupid interception. Let's see. Yeah, 203 yards. That's crazy. Okay. We're going to take him out for at least a little bit. Okay. All right, well, let's get Swift in.
Find the end zone, the last one, the
Swift is running well, too.
Getting him in for 6 points. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take.
We're just going to run our base defense so they can do something with it.
It just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up. And
yeah, he's a really good run stopper, Nick Phillips.
Has to be rising.
Really good run stopper.
Because otherwise,
that's why I like him.
Won't get anything done in this
Actually,
one.
probably
Keep
should put him on the
diving
other
deeper
side,
into
to be
the
honest.
playbook. The bottom line is, don't quit competing.
I may do that. I may flip-flop these two guys, to be honest.
He'll look to throw. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already.
Actually, McPhillips, I think I drafted him as a right end, so I may actually flip-flop these guys.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught downfield. It's Besh. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. It's a big play there for Vegas. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
At the 14-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Sims almost had an interception.
Incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. to the goal line, but it's incomplete. On now is the field goal team here as the Raiders will try for 3. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
55 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready? Check out.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut.
Livingston's fast.
Down the right sideline. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 43 yards on the ground. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Yeah, he breaks a lot of tackles. I like that.
Back to the 19-yard line.
I know that was like a negative
12,
play, but I like
line.
the fact he broke that first tackle. Get power back.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
From the gun on 3rd down. Knox. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Sack. 70 Lions. Hut, hut.
Operating from the gun. Knox toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
2nd and 6.
Yes. Rookie tight end. Let's go.
A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So I'm actually going to... Oh, we're not going to do that. I'm going to put my first-round quarterback... Or I keep saying first-round quarterback. My rookie quarterback in. He was not a first-round pick, but I'm going to put my rookie quarterback in.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out come the Raiders. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that he dreamed of this. How about this for your debut? 2nd sack in the opening.
Yeah, it's great to get 1. That's memorable. 2? Hello.
He dreamed about it. He thought
that was my
Did he ever expect it to happen?
second first-round pick.
Not.
They'll look to throw here.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
So give him 2
They're actually going
yards
for it,
there
huh?
on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep
Again.
it alive. Nowhere to go here. He lost
Let's
the
go.
football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Power your way in, baby.
Into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Panthers continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Now the try here for the pulling after.
Yeah, I think we just matched up really well against the Raiders, to be honest.
On to their big lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
So let's do this. Let's actually get some of our younger guys in. Let's do this. So we're going to go receiver, Hitchens, Shepard, Sitton, Kelly. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Let's do something like that. Tight end. Let's go ahead and put Judge in there. He's had his sacks today. Let's put Beaver and see what the fuck he can do. Let's see. Do that. Scruggs is in. Mike linebacker. Let's do that. You know, let's put our, no, we don't need to do that. That's good. Cool. We got some backups in. Let's go. Some rookies and shit.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll drop the throw.
Good play by Bates.
Incomplete.
Zone cover.
We actually We need to do a couple of other coaching changes. Sorry. I am just fumbling over my words. So, we need to do this. This. Okay. Just going in there. There we go. That's fine. I think that's good. Yeah, I think we'll go there. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Ooh, I got to change his helmet.
Carolina getting set to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL.
Look at this.
Jesus. Come on, guys.
Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Panthers extend their lead yet again.
I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1, oh good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
91. He was the first pick of the draft this year. See how he does.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now back to throw. The Panther rush.
Was he on that sack?
They get there and take him down.
He was in on it. I don't think he got it, but he was in on it.
Time this game, multiple defenders there to get him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Short throw caught by Bowers. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Las Vegas sending out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. We paid this offense
let's get this quarterback some confidence.
I mean, they
get him
are
a couple
deserving
passes.
as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the 4th, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch. Now, loose football.
No way.
The ball comes out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
It's actually a fumble.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Can't challenge.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have
That's
a roof
crazy.
over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it'll be second down.
And 10 at the Panthers' 17-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Dang it.
And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
He'll try again.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Liking 18.
They'll look to throw.
Let's go.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A big win there defensively on second and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up third.
Go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Looking to throw.
Oh, hell yes.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6.
Hell yeah.
On now is the field goal team here as the Raiders will try for 3.
He was like the number
This
4
a
pick in the draft.
33-yard
He's
attempt.
only like a 74, though.
And his kick
73.
is indeed good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're
Very
doing.
good.
They're just dressing up the final score.
And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
13
yards, first down, Panthers.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now they set up the
Yeah, they're reading that. That's fine.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
19 tight.
Back at the 25-yard line.
Panther 6.
2nd and 13.
Beautiful pass. 2 touchdowns for the fucking rookie tight end. Let's go.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Raiders 6.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And able to take it past the 25.
Yeah, this game's been a running clinic. They just could not stop the run. Even worse than the Super Bowl.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic.
Riddick, he's a safety in a corner's position. That's what he is, man.
Get a touchdown here. Give yourself
I actually like him in the
momentum
nickel
reps
because of that.
To focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
On the draw, here's Genty.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone.
Everyone played well.
Just nowhere to go on the ground.
Couple of turnovers,
but
but
put up points. Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game one of many to come. Sitting next to you, really looking forward to it.
Hammer
As
can't even
am I.
keep up
Great
with
to be
them.
back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for Carolina, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
They go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.
Yeah, him and
next
Livingston are
week.
very similar. All right, let's check out some stats. Let's check out some stats. 3 for 3, touchdown. I think that's going to be good for him. 15 out of 20, 75%, 123 yards. Well, he'll be the leading passer in the league, so I'm not worried about that. And then, Jesus Christ. Yeah, we fucking ran all over him. That was crazy. 400 yards rushing. Yeah, 400 yards rushing about. Not much passing at all, but it was raining, so it's okay. Let's see. Total tackles. Golston and Cooper. Sims, those are generally the top 3. Hell yeah. Nice. Very, very nice first game. Very nice first game as well. Top 2 draft picks right there. Turner, McPhillips. I don't think we had an interception. Anyway, cool. I'll catch y'all in season 2. Let's fucking go. Light.